Are you traveling with Master Garland? Yes. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Travel to Mordona. Had quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land her in Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn at the Rising Stone then? Let's do it. Oh yes, the Enterprise Excelsior. What a magnificent thing. Okay, I take it back. Actually, besides these ones, the last game I pre-ordered was actually the expansion for Endwalker. That's what was the last thing I pre-ordered, which is actually way more recent. The only reason I pre-ordered it is because I was playing the game. I'm obviously playing the game, so I was like, I need the new expansion right when it comes out, or I won't be able to play it, especially on stream. But besides that, it was Final Fantasy 15. Oh, Nero.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
I was actually looking into playing, but then it was like, yep, subscriptions are always a beast you gotta handle. The only reason I love playing MMOs, but the fact that most of the really good ones have subscriptions, it really sucks. It really sucks. But yeah, the only reason I'm even able to afford the subscription is because of my job. If I didn't, because before when I didn't have a job, I wasn't able to play it, obviously. So yeah, the only reason if I ever lose my job, I would never even think about doing a subscription kind of thing. I could never.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in Magitech innovation.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Oh, Tataru. I have the latest in cooking equipment. How dare you? She's got spunk.
Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remained behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
Exactly. We need to hurry up. The thing could break open at any minute.
By your leave!
Oh no. Who is this guy?
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger. I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Who is he, though?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
He's gonna give her a hug.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
Gosetsu, that actually sounds familiar.
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gozetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
True.
You refuse?
Oh yeah, the slight echo.
You mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland. The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It's the slight echo as they talk, just like in the empty room. It's sweet.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
I can see he's a fellow samurai, though. Woohoo.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
Nice, Nero, nice. Get things back on track.
Empire! You, Giddy? You draw steel against the curs of Garlemald?
Yes, they're assholes.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Yes, yes. What an absolute lad, dude. What a unit. Bella, wait. Could I speak with you for a moment? You remember when I had you meet me in the Diamond Forge and we ambushed you? Well, once we had your measurements, I set forth to making you a traveling outfit for in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted to wanted you to have it before you left. Here. Nice. You can try it on right now if you like. Okay, let's try it on. It's the special outfit. She made us a special outfit just for us. Finally, we get our own outfit. Yes. I'm be honest, I look like an anime schoolgirl. Assuming we measured correctly, this fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? If I'm being honest, actually, I think so. On my main, I play female for my main as well, but it's a different race. I think the outfit's actually different. I think it's different based on the race and gender. I think it was the same style, but different. I don't think it was a skirt or anything like that. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell just how much this means to me. You've crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm too, you know? Bring you home, may it always protect you. I genuinely think it's a different outfit. Yes, because you can even see in the image, it's a different outfit. Because this one has pants and we're wearing a skirt. Yeah, I think it might be bait. I think obviously male and female have different, because I think all the males have pants and all the females have some kind of skirt or some sort. But I think ours was slightly different compared to that. Okay, well, before we accept this next quest, we might as well go over to, where's the closest place? I guess it would be Foundation, teleport home, and go transmog our items. We could always do that. Do we have enough transmog? Do we have enough prisma shards though? We have 7 clear prisms. Where is the inn here? What the fuck are you doing up there? Where is the inn in here? I actually don't know. I've never used the inn in Foundation. Transmog is everything. We gotta add our transmog in. Okay, it's down here. Okay. And then we have any on our chocobo? No, we have nothing in our chocobo. We need to buy some prisms then really quick. So actually, before we do that, we have to go to the market board and buy some prisms. Because we have to. So how transmog works in this game is that we have to buy prisms that we then have to use to be able to transmog gear to put in our transmog chest. We just need to find a. Where's the auction board? They shouldn't be too expensive. Should just be able to buy a bunch. Oh, I passed it. It's all the way back where we spawned. Right here. It's literally just right here next to where we spawned in. More. My prisms. Yeah, 19,000 for Gil for 99. We'll take that. We'll take that. Cool. Now we can go to an inn. And we can throw the rest of our transmog stuff in there as well. Because we have other transmog stuff we gotta throw into the chest. Down we go. And there's the innkeep. I would like a room. Let's see, where is... There it is. First the armoire. Store items in there. Nothing from there. Store this. Store all of our holiday event stuff. For transmog purposes. And next one is legs and feet. All the event stuff. All the clown outfits. And the Wild Rose, it's for the Furion outfit from Final Fantasy IV that we got for subscribing for a certain amount of time in a row. No time is better than transmog time. Transmog time is best time. And the only thing we should be putting in here, it should only be, where is it? We should only need to put in, what are we looking for? Oh, we're looking for the outfit. I don't know why we're in weapons. It should only be that one outfit. Oh, yeah, the one outfit. So where is... Oh, Alpine coat. We gotta put that in there. Yeah, we got this as well. Fancy cloak. We have very fancy. Signed adventure coat. Brand new tabard. That's not what we were needing. We need the sound monocle. Throw that in there. Trying to just go through all of this and trying to figure out what exactly I need to put in here is such a pain. At some point I'll go off stream and reorganize and sell a bunch of shit. Holy rainbow shirt, what? Which one? Holy rainbow shirt. Was that an actual one I had? Holy rainbow shirt of striking. It's not exactly rainbow. I'm gonna be honest, it's not exactly rainbow. But I did get it for transmog purposes, so I will put it in transmog. Not exactly rainbow. Blasphemy! How dare they fool me? Oh, okay, so that has no gloves, but it does have pants, and it should have feet as well. Scion bottoms. And then Scion adventure boots. I don't think it has ear or neck. Do we have any earrings that we want to put in here? There we go. Sure, why not? The voice of just. Try on all these earrings just to see, because we don't technically need any of these earrings. So anything we don't transmog, we'd be selling. Do this one. Because we have a better earring that goes for every single class. Weathered earrings. We also need a necklace. Because we want that actually fits with the transmog. That's not bad. That's not a bad one. We'll do it. Viking scarf is what it's called. Prophet scarf. Same exact looking thing. Dravanian choker. Charlene. Okay. Let's see, we got the Sky Druid. Same as the other one. Pretty generic. Pretty generic but blue. And mess. Okay. And wrist and fingers. With gloves on, it will never appear, but I don't know if we're gonna use gloves. We'll see. We need to get the invisible gloves for transmog purposes. Bracelet, Viking bangles. Ooh, what is this? What the frick? Bunch of rings. I'll go through the rings later. Old ring. Yeah, we'll go through the rings another time. Okay, so that's that. But now we want to edit our glamour plates. And oh yeah, that's number 2. What do we have for number 3? Number 3. Number 4 is. Wait, did we not put the? Oh, we forgot to put the thing in here. I was like, I know there's a headpiece missing. There's definitely a headpiece missing. Where is it? No, it's not in here. Wait a second here. Wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Oh, open armoire. There we go. It's in the armoire. There we go. Get all this stuff. This is the Furion outfit. Nice. I'll just save that. They need to add more glamour plates. So glamour plates are how we keep our transmogs. They need to add more because right now there's only 15. We need more than 15 though. There's just so many good things we could do. Head. We also have the Warrior of Light head. Looks kind of goofy. And we have the Baron helmet, which is also Final Fantasy IV reference. The Thug helmet. Oh, we have these masks that we got for that event. We got the Clown's hat. What else? We're looking for the Baron helmet. Yeah, the Baron helmet goes with the Black Knight stuff, but sadly with this helmet, you don't see. It'd be really good for It'd be really good. There's no visor for it. It'd be really good for like Dark Knight. Dark Knight would be really sick with this, but it only comes with the helmet, so it doesn't come with an actual outfit. Very, oh yeah, very Batman vibes. Very Batman vibes. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Remove this. We don't want that. What we want is, how's the monocle look? Monocle looks dim. Monocle looks dim. But we will put the outfit though. No, we don't want that. No glove. And the shoes. Do we want a necklace? We'll just put that even though we can't see. Actually, no, we can't see it anyways. There's no point. Earring. Do you have Minfilia's earring, or do we want a specific earring like this one? That one works actually good with it. I dig that. We don't have anything for those. No anything for that. The katana, we have the Mughal katana. We're gonna keep off the katana for now. I can always add it on if I wanted later. There we go. So yeah, so where is it? The Baron helmet. Where is it? The Baron helmet and the helmet of light. Those are both items that you got for pre-ordering, not pre-ordering, for those are both items you got for buying the collector's edition of the original Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. So they only came with the helmets. So this one also does. No, actually, the helmet of light. Actually, I think you get in game. Baron, I think you get. I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, both of them are just helmets. Neither of them come with armor, sadly. Cool. And then while we're here, we can go and we can go like we can go in glamour to number 5. And there we go, our new outfit. We haven't changed our outfit in so long. Give us the whole outfit, you cowards! Cowards! We haven't changed the way we looked in so long. It's been a bit. Okay, back to Mordona though. Back to the Rising Stones, so we can do the last 2 quests. We have 2 more quests, and then we're done with Heavensward. What does our helmet look like on right now? Slime. The final stretch. After these 2 quests, we'll be in Stormblood, which is the like the feudal Japan-esque expansion. What the fuck is this guy? Fly free, my pretty. So we have to wake up Omega, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's from the Vatican to feudal Japan? Exactly. It's from the Vatican to feudal Japan, and then Shadowbringers. What is Shadowbringers? What would I consider Shadowbringers? Shadowbringers is like ultra fantasy, basically. Like it's bringing it back essentially to the origins. So it's more like a Realm Reborn-esque like style, and then Endwalker keeps with that as well. No, Endwalker is kind of in like two of the zones are kind of like, I guess, India based. I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Makes sense. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alpha now, mayhap you could return to Gridani and assist your Strolla and Kryl. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cottonau expedition party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Bella, Yida, and our Doman friends take care of the security. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Oh, you gotta love the Square Enix emotes, dude. They're the best. Off we go. It's me, Bella Astera, the Japanese the cat girl Japanese schoolgirl. Yes. We haven't fought. You just wrote it through the door. Hell yeah, I did. I'm a boss. I'm a badass. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be at Katana before Gostetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Aline Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be assured that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by the new primal, it is not impossible that Garmald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, when you get off your mounts, they just kind of run forward and disappear. So yeah, my girlfriend jumped off a cliff, but you know, we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, you didn't see anything. Here we go, big fight time. This is the big fight that ends the entire expansion, basically, because the next quest is going to be a conclusion quest. This is the big fight.
Now, where was that? Ah. I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Yeah, let's get ready to rumble.
It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here they are, Garlemald.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Sid Garland, yes. Oh, boy, I'm gonna fuck you up. You look
Searching
dumb.
for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
He looks dumb. He's got Nero's hammer and the really weak guy's like shield. He's dumb looking.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Grinwald.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Yeah, he's straight up just Pete. He's just Pete from Disney. You're 100% correct. He has the same type of voice as well.
I am Gosetsu, samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Ah, let's get it, Gotetsu. 2 samurai. Ooh, I like his sword. I like the blade. That was literally just Nero's hammer, but he turned it green. It was red before. It's the same thing basically though. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. You don't even know. Yeah, Papa Lima, are you watching over us? As we kick this guy's ass.
With Zolan Steel.
My guy, I'm gonna be honest, you don't seem special at all.
'Tis my right to strike.
Take out the ads.
This will sting.
Leave this to me.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
All my targets keep dying. I guess I'll just focus on the main guy. Oh. Captain Y. Captain Y. I sure he's killing more of his people than us. Surrender! We have you outnumbered. Wouldn't be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? Ah, I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. His toys? What kind of toys? Yes, it's Nero's magic hack. Behold the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Yeah. What the? No one told me you had magic armor. Forward for the Empire. Let's fucking get it. The Hornless Curse thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. Get him, Gotetsu. Round 2. Now I have gun. I have the Glock.
No holding back.
Your defense is nothing.
I have the Glock. Bring it, big buddy.
It's all over now.
No retreat. No surrender.
'Tis my right to strike.
Y'all got fucked. Easiest fight of my life, dude. Obtained Glock. Huh, 3 of them, huh? Line them up and take them down.
This will sting.
Defeat the boy. Where is he? Where's the boy? There he is. Yeah, they just flop over, you know, just like, ugh. Bring it, bitch. God damn it, all 7L, kitty bastards, the last thing I do. Dude, you're gonna fucking die, dude. This is what you get for calling us weak. Don't underestimate us samurai, dude.
With soul and steel.
We kick ass.
No holding back.
Oh god, I got hit. I didn't get hit. I'm surprised. If you play over and over again, it's just like, yeah, it's literally just them doing the worm.
I have you.
Yeah. Oh.
all over now.
Dude, you're done, dude. I'm sorry, my guy, but you're done. Dead meat. Straight up annihilated, dude. Straight up destroyed. Absolutely slaughtered. Okay, what are we messing with here?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Oh. We woke it up from its nap. Does that mean it's a good guy, though? That's the question. Just because we woke it up doesn't mean it's a good guy. Now there's an even bigger button. Oh, it's Omega.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously. Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
Pretty much.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Yeah.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Oh, well, what do you think? What do you think, Ida?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it'll be fine.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
It'll be fine.
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Yes. Here we go. Omega activated. Oh, God. This is never a good idea, but hey.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
God, Nero's a psychopath.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
He gets a hard on for things like this. That's just Nero. Oh God, is it opening? What was inside? Oh my God, was it Bahamut again? What's that? But Omega's here to stop it. Let's just hope we can take it out. Maleficent, question mark? A dragon? That is not Bahamut. That is Shinryu. That is Shinryu. Shinryu's like worse than Bahamut, dude. In the Final Fantasy franchise, Shinryu is a super boss along with Omega. This is a tricky situation. Oh, get it, Omega, get it. Oh my god, what is it doing now? Wow, this thing is a bitch. It's just shooting lasers. And it has the power to control the weather. Great, great. It shot lightning from the sky. This thing does not look like it's getting tired at all. Oh, what now? It grew teeth. Dude, was that the Triforce, dude? Dude, it's the scene from Harry Potter. The ultimate Triforce to fuck off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh great, it looks like they opened a portal to fucking hell. Look at the sky. Oh, there they go. Still fighting. Or are they just like broken? Did they destroy each other? They might have destroyed each other.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
It's broken. It died.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Two birds, one stone. Yeah, we got rid of both of them. Easy, easy.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
That's the best we can do. Now I'm trusted, though. Wait. What?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What happened?
Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
What does that mean? Exactly. I thought those were just tattoos they got because they're all scholars from the same place. I thought that's what those were. It's like, oh, those are tattoos that signify that. I didn't realize they were like a spell because they all have them. Not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Go back to Gridania. I don't know what those are then. What are they? What do they mean? One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves and soon. New orchestra scrolls. He who continues the attack, and Imperial Will. The last quest of Heavensward is right here. The far edge of fate. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait. We must first... Illicizia is expecting us. We're not off for now. Utetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks to you, Giri. Council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make a haste for Lotus Sand, and all there are eager to hear your testimony. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. There we go. Also, I realized I missed a fucking triple triad player in Gridania. Right under my nose. I just didn't zoom in on the map enough. And they hit well, but not well enough, exactly. I could just see them. Now we'll have to kick their ass at some point in triple triad. The CC awaits you within. The Lotus Sand. Connie Senna. Friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. You indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elisizia. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Albania. The Primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. Battle raged on and with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fell motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Almegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could only think of Bahamut when looking upon the Primal's form. The demons were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembled a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gir-Abanian side of the border.
Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Taropin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gardania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself would join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned.
Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder that we quickly engaged Omega stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into Empire's lap, it will be no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would have taken decades to decipher Omega's core functions. They managed it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the resistance representatives in Gir-Abania. Though Ilberda was forced to our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Almigo might finally be wrested from Gralmald's grasp. Yeah, he really is big. I mean, elves being elves. Elves being elves. Bro. Alpha now? You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might make a small detour. Urshola and the others have gathered at Amarasai's spire, and I imagine that you two would be interested in seeing what has become of the wall now that Cocoon is gone. Yeah, let's do it. It is decided then. Lead on. Let's go to the spire. Let's figure this shit out, dude. And there, Yoshtola. Six and a half feet. Yeah, dude. These 6'5". Hell
My
yeah.
friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
Yikes. He's a tall boy. He's a tall boy.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Big yikes. He's a
horror should
monster.
spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Yeah, my dad has a friend who's 6'7". Hasn't seen him since I was a small child till like a few years ago. Dude, 6'7" is pretty tall. I have a friend who's 7'2". Yeah, I have a friend who's actually 7'2". Big, yeah, massive, built like a bear, dude. Built like a bear.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Oh, Ida.
Ida.
5'3" stuff could never. Oh, I could never.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Is she gonna take the mask off? She's never taken the mask off.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
There are two whole feet. Literally hip. Too hip. Oh, Ida.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
I actually didn't know that.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Wait, then who is she? Who the fuck is she? What happened to Ida?
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
Where the fuck? What? Where the fuck are you then? When did you switch places? Or were you always this person?
Ida died 6 years ago.
Okay.
On a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Okay, so she's not Ida. Okay, who the fuck is she? We've never known Ida. We've only known her. Then who are you? Why did you never tell me? Who the fuck are you?
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
She's Lise.
When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done.
Okay, Lisa, if I'm not mistaken, is actually an important character. I didn't know that. Okay.
putting things together.
I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself. And it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Okay.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lys. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Okay, so Ashes, they are tattoos. That was just a magic like image put on her neck to make her look like her sister. Okay, but they are actually tattoos. Hers just wasn't one. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We have been bamboozled, but only slightly.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
Bro, I was about to say how many people are... Yeah, did the tattoos just fade? Bruh. It's like one
To claim
after the
that I
next,
never
after the
doubted
next.
The decision
Oh.
would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
That would be fucked. That would be fucked.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
For Doma. That's actually where our game takes place in Stormblood. We started in Doma. It was brave of Lys to remove her mask after so long. Though she was scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on her road she has resolved to walk. Yes, sir. Let's return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister. And that's the official end. Sir, you're too young to be that much of an emotional support system for an adult. Wait, okay, so... How old is Lys then? She was 5? She was 5 or 6... she was 5 when they rebelled in Alamigo. And then they were immediately taken over by the Garlean Empire. Which then 6 years ago, so she's probably at least 20 something. She'd be 11 with just that, but then she also spent years in Sharlayan. Okay, yeah, she's at least 20 something. That's what I thought. Okay. So she was 5 when that happened. She was probably like 10 or so when her dad died. And they escaped, and then she probably spent the next 9 years in Sharlayan, and then 6 years. It was 6 years ago her sister died, so she spent the next 6 years being her sister. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. I'm just gonna leave the music playing. I didn't fall. But speaking of falling, Valentine's Day at work, it was hectic, like super hectic. And I had a coworker. Okay, so Casey, so imagine like we have this, let's say this screen in front of me is where I was working, and then behind me, like directly behind me, is where Casey was working. Okay, so we were working back to back. We had another coworker that was walking back between us, and Casey moved back and tripped her, and she straight up fell, and I had to catch her. If I didn't catch her, she would have straight up face planted right into like metal, like the corner of the metal counter, and probably would have like cracked her head open. Speaking of falling, it was crazy. It was all happened at once, and it freaked me out. I was like, what the fuck happened? Because Casey just randomly moved her foot back slightly to like move, and she just happened to walk by at the exact same time because we're all rushing, obviously. And yeah, all bad. Casey tried to commit murder. Yeah, if you want to take that from it, yeah. You should give her shit for trying to commit murder. Yeah. Ooh, some music. Yeah, Onyx and A-Bit are right here. Oh, we got an Onyx right here. There's Onyx. I know we got the itty bitty. This is my cat. Onyx is Casey's cat. This is my cat. She's so cute. She's so cute. Yeah, it's their dinner time, so they're waiting for. They're just sitting there staring at me, waiting for me to feed them. They're like at the edge of the desk, just like sitting next to each other, just looking up. Basically. Hi, itty bitty. Yeah, that expectant stares like, yeah, no, you're gonna get me food at some point. You're going to. Song is over. We will skip this. Skip the ending credits and go on to the next part. We have to, because we still haven't completed the quest. The quest completion's right here. He may have mentioned, but Alpha now has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. The only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Gir Albania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say that the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom but indolence. Correct? I for one look forward to joining hands with the Almegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather suspect you do. Oh. They were not over yet. We still got another cutscene. Hippin! Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. You got some sick ass armor? Hell yeah! It's almost time, Father. I almost stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Almigo. No foe will dislodge me. Yes. He's a pop, 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 pop. Very well, little bird. We'll take your homeland back. For the both of us. And here's the Garlean side. What are they doing? My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belsar's Wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for the Omega and the unknown icon continues. Though both yet elude us, my lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. But should we perchance divert some of our forces to search for to undertake unnecessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I do not intend. Your will be done. Sorry. This guy. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that is to it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Straight up Darth Vader helmet, hell yeah. The big bad. He's the big bad for the rest of the game. He is our ultimate test. At far edge of the fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look onto the skies and look towards the flute. A dawn of liberation! A gathering storm of blood! The Stormblood expansion. 5 minutes of fate is the achievement we got. And what title did we get? Fate Walker. I couldn't see his whole face, but that smirk has creeped. Oh yeah, he's a dick. He's an asshole. He's the worst of the worst. Oh yes. Beyond the Great Wall is the start of Stormblood. So